Hi, I'm Pauline Field, and welcome to my daily dose of how to retire happily. And today we're going to talk about one piece of a very big topic, and that is moving when you retire. What are the pros? What are the cons? Well, moving could be an adventure, it could be exciting, or it could be something you're absolutely scared of, or at the very least, very anxious about. So, either way, sometimes it's just what's called for. So, let's look at the issue of downsizing, because that's what, when a lot of seniors or people in their vibrant years want to move, that's what they're thinking of doing. Because perhaps you've had a home where children grew up and you've just had lots of space and it's been lovely and you've really enjoyed it. You've got a lot of memories. But, now it's just there's one or two of you and that's it. So, what do you need all that for? Because after all, if uh, children or grandchildren come to visit, it's a few days a year, not really enough to hang on to a big old house. So, one of the benefits of downsizing is frees up some cash. So, if you don't already have your retirement fully funded, this is another way that helps that. Now, there's moving to the same area and moving to a different area. And actually, today, we're really only going to talk about moving in the same area because it's a big step, even in the same area. So, one of the first things when you're thinking about moving, when you're thinking about downsizing, is okay, I've got a house full of stuff that I've been collecting for 10, 20, 30, or more years. Time to clean up and clean out and refresh. So, for instance, if you have a 4-bedroom home and you're going to move to a 2-bedroom home, a lot less space. And maybe you don't have room for your car in the garage, and you'd like that when you move to be able to put your car in a garage. So lots to go through. Now, this is something you could take on, or you can get help. There's lots of professionals who can come and help you through this. And of course, there's videos on YouTube. After all, there's a video on YouTube for just about anything, and there are plenty on how to declutter and minimalize. So, when you're moving and downsizing, it's not just going from one house to another. There's a lot of emotions attached to this, a lot. So it's something to be considered very carefully, especially if you've been in your home a long time, to be able to let go of the memories, to cherish them, maybe write them down, talk about them, make a video of them, and then let them go. And know that with a new home, you get to create some new memories that can be just as wonderful as the old ones. Even when you're moving to the same area or a very, very similar area, there's still going to be losses. Probably going to have to find a different supermarket. You probably won't have to think about finding a new hairstylist or a new massage therapist, because if you're in the same area, no problem. And if you're in the same area, you'll have the same friends, the same community, the same social circle, just not the same neighbors. So if you're close with your neighbors, it's another thing that you have to get used to. So moving shouldn't be done on the spur of the moment. Moving and making that decision to move is really a big step. So please take some time, write some notes. Why do you want to move? Do you really want to? Is it just a financial need? Or are there other things? I could give you lots of stories, pluses and minuses, but we don't have time here. But I'd love to hear your story. If you have moved and it's been successful, or if you moved and it wasn't, let me know. It's good to share it with others. So thank you again today for watching. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow, where we'll talk about another aspect of what it takes to retire.